Okay. The channel song is, I don't know the name of it, but it's by Anita Baker. And she says, from beginning to end, 365 days of the year, I want the same, I think she says I want the same old love, something like that. Cause all I wanna do is spend my, yes, okay, so you are manifesting, calling in, right? Someone who chooses you every day. I feel like, you know how simple and like almost ridiculous that sounds, but it is like, it's that serious. Like I say this with love. I think that's the first time that I've actually said that. Maybe like the third time I've actually said that, right? And you know, my name is With Love Kendra, but I'm actually saying for like the first time, like, with love, I say this with love, you are finally choosing someone who fits like the bill of what you're seeking. And like I said, no shade, but I feel like for just channeling, all right, for the longest time, you guys have chose partners, or you've chosen to invest in people who had no problem putting anybody or anyone or anything else above you. That sucks. That sounds kind of sad, and it does actually, it sounds really sad, but it's the truth. Look, heartbreak place. Okay? So, you guys are literally going from this energy right here, right? With the mountain and the forest kind of being like, well, you know, I'm on this journey. I hope I'll get to where I'm going soon. It's something I prayed for. So now what I prayed for, right? Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to walk in that authority. And I feel like the authority or the energy that you've been interested in is, you know, when I say the authority and I say what you're interested in, I mean those two things as something that's non-interchangeable. Okay, so excuse me, let me clear that up, because I feel like your authority or your higher self or the version of you that has always wanted to align with loyalty, right, or just consistency and love, that desire, that energy is finally being met. The energy of I want to cry. I don't know why. All of a sudden I feel like I want to cry. So I feel like you guys have definitely dealt with a lot of heartbreak, people being inconsistent. I'm also hearing inconsistent stories. So I feel like with that being said, you've dealt with people who may have always lied to you, right? They tell you one thing and then they do another. Or you experience them in one way, right? But their energy always shows up in another way, and something like that. But yeah, okay. So let's get to the good stuff. Let's get to the good stuff. All right. Another thing that Spirit had me pick up on was you guys getting a lover that, what I say, a lover that was choosing you. And then, oh yeah, it's just this energy. Oh, that's a whole nother reading I gotta do. I gotta get to that notebook and go through the notes. But let me do it right now. Hold on. Okay, I got it. Okay, so from beginning to end, 365 days of the year. Okay, so I channeled this energy on June 22nd. Oh, this is a totally different energy. Sorry, this energy doesn't resonate with that one. I'm so sorry. That energy is a totally different separate read from this one. But I will do that. It may not fit anymore, but I'll still do it because it is from the 22nd. So if it fits, it fits. If not, that's cool too. But yeah, let's just pull some energy on this new person that's coming in. How about we do that? Okay, could be mean a Sagittarius. You know what I'm hearing? Angel of Mine by Monica. When I saw you, I already knew there was something inside of you. There, Yes, look at the Ten of Pentacles. Like I feel like this could be very much new love, y'all. I don't think this is anybody you know. Maybe you already are in communication with this person. That's gonna be for some of y'all. That ain't gonna be for everybody, right? Take or resonates. But I'm looking at this notebook, and it says, "The faithful love of the Lord never ends. His mercies never cease. Great is His faithfulness. His mercies begin afresh each morning. The Lord is good to those who depend on Him, to those who search for Him." Lamentations 3:22 through 23:25. So yeah, that's the NLT version. And I can't remember what NLT stands for. New something. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like when you guys meet each other, looking at this energy and tapping in, and I know this reading is a little bit different. I'm kind of like just all over the place, but I'm channeling. I can channel like that if I want to. You know what I'm saying? But the Ten of Pentacles with the Temperance energy is, yeah. Look at how these two have eyes on each other, right? I don't know. I just looked at that little girl. You see that little girl right there? She's literally touching this lady's womb. And she's standing on a pentacle. You guys could literally be having a little girl or be open to it. Right? Because maybe one of you guys has 3 kids. Or maybe you got 1, they got 2. But take what resonates. You know what I'm saying? Because this person can have kids and you don't have kids. Right? And maybe y'all get together and you guys have a child. Right? If that's something that you desire. But the way that you two meet one another, that's the thing that I'm looking at this masculine. And it's like the way that the two, like, look at his face. The way that you two meet, it's like you always knew it was fated, okay? Interesting. I like this. Let's see. They could also be an air sign too. 6 of Wands energy with the 6 of Swords here in the damn, and the 6 of Cups. Ooh, I feel like listen, not only have you been calling this in, okay, but I feel like Spirit could have showed you who this person is. Don't these people kind of look the same? Look. And sorry to the masculines watching this. You may not resonate with this at all, but I definitely feel like this is for the feminine energies. Okay? This person may even know who you are, or they already knew about you, or they heard about you in some type of way. These pentacles on this card right here, don't they look like portals? Like where the little girl is, she's standing on this green one. The woman's holding this one, which is kind of like this orangish color. Then you have the guy over here with this purple one. The kids with all these pentacles, you know? It's something about portals. I also feel like someone here could be Mexican, not Hispanic, like not, South American, but somebody could be Mexican. It's something about your your spiritual nature that this masculine can, like, I can get with that, right? Something about the past being behind you, especially for this masculine. This masculine definitely could have struggled with, like, I don't know why I'm getting, like, weight loss issues. They could have struggled with not having a dad. Look, 5 of Swords. Could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Okay, but this masculine's, they got something in their past. And I'm seeing this wand that's like, it looks like a wand to me. And it also kind of looks like the male's anatomy. Anatomy. Did I say anatomy? Anatomy. This person can definitely be, you know what I'm picking up on lately? A truck driver, a driver of some sort. This person could be a truck driver. I also been picking up energy of someone working in, like, lawn care. Okay. Or this person, this masculine, the masculine that you're going to be meeting. Okay. I'm sorry, I just keep hearing that song. It's something about her. Like, they're going to be really mesmerized by you. Because I literally just have to stop and just pause. And I just look at everything that this feminine energy has going on. Because it's not really a lot on his side besides some kids. Like, he got a lot of kids on his side. But with yours, it's like you got lights, you got pentacles. You know what I'm saying? I feel like also he's attracted to your loyalty. But let me get back to the male anatomy, the schlong. This man could have definitely been slinging dick. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, 6 of Cups energies in the reverse. This masculine definitely broke some hearts. They definitely done broke some hearts. Okay? Looking at this 7 of Wands right here, I feel like this masculine also too, they could have struggled. I don't know. It's something about them. I feel like in the spirit, they could have had to fight for you some kind of way. You know, the spiritual spouses be trying to, like, be possessive over the feminine energy. And it's like, but if you don't actually want to be with this person, I don't care what your spiritual tie is, if you don't actually want to be with this person, then spirit gonna give you a soulmate, right? And I feel like your soulmate had to come in because whatever your toxic connection is to someone in the spirit, okay, the spiritual spouse, they ain't doing nothing, they ain't saying nothing. That's what I'm hearing, okay? I just keep hearing that song, It's Something About You. Even the dog is looking at this lady, okay? Give me something on the little girl that's touching the stomach. King of Swords energy, Aquarius, 3 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This masculine could have definitely, I feel like, I don't know how you guys connect. It could be locally. It could be through, maybe he sees you around. Because remember, I did mention, like, this person's seen you before. They have some type of recollection of you. One of y'all dreamed of one another, right? 6 of Cups. Or had always, like, felt like, oh, I know who my person is. I know what my soulmate is. Like, there's some type of premonition here about this soulmate connection. And I feel like if this masculine already has children with the 3 of Pentacles, their child may be spiritually gifted in a way. Looking at this 9 of Swords right here, you see, that's that masculine energy in the window. And then the masculine energy there, again, this masculine is like watching you. or they know like they're getting prepared to see you soon. It's something like that. Ooh, let's clarify the King of Swords. I'm talking about, ooh, let's clarify the King of Swords. Because I feel like this is coming soon. Ten of Wands reversed. Wow, that's good. That means somebody's finally putting something down. Something down that they're no longer attracted to anymore. What's the Ace of Wands? Ace of Pentacles reversed. Give me the Ace of Wands. Queen of Wands. Okay. Three of Pentacles still at the bottom of the deck here. Now this is interesting. We got the Ace of Wands reversed, Queen of Wands reversed, and the Ace of Pentacles reversed. I feel like if this masculine watches you in some type of way, right? If they've seen you in their dreams, if they know who you are, Nine of Pentacles, this is someone who's single, right? They're stressed. They are stressed big time. Yeah, my dryer's buzzer is going off. This person is stressed because either it's literally like hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil, right? Why do I want to say they haven't heard from you? But that doesn't seem right, because if this is a new person, you know what this, okay, you know what I'm getting with this? This is someone who is focused. Maybe they're not listening to a lot of outside noise. Because they could have definitely, I don't know, I'm hearing they could have fumbled things or fumbled a lot, or this is not an old person. This is someone who struggles. I'm hearing they're graduating, okay? So this is someone who struggled with some type of insecurity, loneliness, maybe even self-sabotaging tendencies. But this person feels like getting to know you, or getting to, yes, thank you, Spirit. The dryer went off again. Getting to know you or getting to experience you is giving them like a new chance. It's giving them a second chance at life. That's how this person's gonna feel. Look, Queen of Cups, Six of Swords. And you got the Queen of Pentacles. This is giving like someone who doesn't play about you. I just keep hearing loyal. I'm loyal. You're loyal. Okay, someone here, it could be from New York. You have an East Coast accent. Okay, but I'm hearing that who is that? Mona Love. She's on, I think she's like a podcast person. She's also on TikTok, but she has this voice that's very distinctive. But she says, what she say? I fried chicken hard the first time, and I'm loyal, and my pussy good. It's just the way she has a certain, like, her voice sounds very distinctive. Okay. But yeah, that's what I'm getting with all of this. Queen of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Queen of Cups. Okay? This person sees you as, like, loyal. And I'm getting royal, too, with the Queen of Pentacles. You know, the Queen of Pentacles is a woman, an energy of someone who can hold their own. You feel what I'm saying? Look. Five of Wands. Somebody who can hold their own. Look how you're looking at her. This person be what? Man, say, how does this person know? How do they, like, are they dreaming of you? Like, how did they start dreaming of you? Okay. 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. This person wanted change in their life. Feel like they got tired of meeting the same old broad, or it's like they got tired of meeting. I don't know, Monica just looked crazy in this Jamaican ass hat with these braids and seashells and shit. It's like they got tired of, I'm just getting like the same old broad. Like, it's the same shit every day, or the same phone calls every day. They were always dealing with some crazy chick or some crazy madness, right? But the Ten of Pentacles is like, they could have told their friends, like, I want something different, right? They started valuing life more, or what's expensive. Something about an energy of expenses or expensiveness. What's quality, right? What's worth spending? What's worth spending your energy, your time, your love on? Yeah. Look. If you're wondering, like, I don't know why you would be wondering this, or if this isn't, if this is even a thing for you, but because I said maybe you're wondering, like, will money be a factor in your relationship with the person that you're attracting? And I'm getting, like, this person has no problem spending money. Like, that's not, they don't care about that, okay? Three of Pentacles energy there. This person ain't got no problem spending money, okay? Three of Swords here. See, this person never thought that they would see themselves out of something, or they never thought that they would see themselves in a place where they would be, like, loved. Like, there's loving arms there, right? Six of Wands energy with the Two of Wands. And then you got the Three of Wands in the reverse and the Seven of Pentacles with the Three of Swords. This is someone who's used to dealing with someone who is chaotic, someone who's always cranky, someone who's always tired. They're not getting loved. They're not getting noticed. I feel like the reason why this masculine has ever been in this energy is because they were not getting romance, right? Like, they were not being valued in the relationships that they were in, or were conceiving, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hearing the type of royal treatment that you're either getting right now. So it's like I say, you could be in this relationship already. So the type of love that you're, or getting ready to receive, thank you, Spirit. You guys are going to treat each other like royalty. It's something about you guys being vulnerable with each other. That is so beautiful. Like, you know, this energy of, like, are you tired of playing games? I'm tired of playing games. Like, you just want to be open, raw, and emotional, and just open with one another and be like, and it's given, like, you know how when you meet somebody, like, say on your spiritual journey or whatever, and you just kind of, like, it wouldn't necessarily be like trauma bonding, but you just kind of, like, word vomit. Like, you just release everything that you've been carrying, like, all of everything that's just been going on. Like, this Ten of Swords energy is literally like, y'all. I'm hearing us. That's y'all. Okay? I definitely feel like y'all gonna definitely be giving birth in this situation, or y'all just gonna be conceiving something of some sort. Knight of Wands energies here in the burst with the Ace of Swords. Y'all may not have children, but it's definitely something that's being conceived, and I feel like what's being revived is your inner child or your childhood. Like, you guys are going to be giving each other everything that you need and that you didn't get in your childhood. Like, spoiler alert, you're going to be spoiled rotten. You understand? You're going to be spoiled rotten. And same for them. Like, I feel like all this masculine really needed is, like, loyalty. Five of Cups energies here in the reverse. Like, don't give up on them. Yeah, Ace of Cups. And you're not. That's not what you're about. Like, I don't know why I'm hearing, like, don't leave. Okay, so this masculine definitely has abandonment wounds, abandonment issues. They may also have issues with authority, okay, and guardianship, okay. So this person, I'm hearing, like, I want to say take it easy on them, but I feel like, you know, take it easy on them because they're really soft, they're really gentle, but it's worth it because I'm hearing the word affordable, right? But these words that I'm using when I'm saying expenses and affordable, and it's not monetary. These are not monetary things that you can give anybody. These type of riches, this type of gold, this is literally what, I don't want to sound like rhymey and cringy. But this is what breaks the mold, like real talk. This is what creates new cycles of generational blessings, right? Because we got the Ten of Pentacles out here twice in the upright. So this type of energy where you're able to pour into somebody and they're able to do the work for themselves and know that they deserve more and be honest with themselves. And you do the same thing, right? It's emotionally validating. It's reassurance. It's trust at the basis of it all. And it's like blind trust. I kid you not. It's blind trust. And it doesn't feel like you're gonna regret it. You know, I don't get that at all. I feel like you're going into this just knowing everything is gonna be all right. But it definitely requires vulnerability. Do you understand? It definitely requires two people that are open. Anything from the past that was like hot and cold, not sticking, that it's like, and when I say anything from the past is hot and cold and not sticking, I mean anyone who chooses to not stay, anyone who chooses to, like, what do they call them? Fair weather people. and you know, the seasons change, the wind blows differently, and they gone, right? Like, they're just fair weather people. They don't stick around. You guys could be dealing with you may meet a Capricorn for some of you. And Capricorns on the high end or the more high vibrational end. I mean, we all have every sign has their, you know, the good side and the bad side, right? To them, shadow, light, whatever you want to call it. But Capricorn men, they can be very emotional, you know? All Capricorns are emotional, but they can be emotional, and they are great providers. So you get your Capricorn men, say, or a Capricorn woman, right? What else do you need to know about this? Give me something on this Two of Pentacles that's sitting out here. We got death. Resting place. Well, it's the cemetery. Resting place and memorial stones. Whatever. You guys have definitely prayed something away. Look, with the lighthouse. You definitely prayed that energy away of topsy-turvy, don't know really what you're gonna choose, you don't really know what you're gonna do, what you're going for, what's going on, being in and out. Like, you guys have put an end to that. Or someone's ego, even if it's just like spiritually, right? Because remember, we were talking about the two masculine energies. Could be like this, you know, when I mentioned the spiritual spouse and the soulmate, or just an ex. Just take what resonates here, right? Where you've prayed the energy away, where you're like, I don't have to deal with that no more. Yeah, you don't have to. It's something about picking and choosing when somebody wants to. And it's not you, it's like somebody picking and choosing when they want to deal with you, when they want to talk to you, when they want to show you love, when they want to be respectful. Like, yeah. Something to do with finances here too, or when somebody got money and they want to give you some money, or they want to come to your like house. Like, it's some kind of energy of like, it's strict, it's controlling, okay? Someone is definitely trying to control like how you live your life. Someone was definitely trying to control how you live your life, or trying to figure out like someone's definitely all up in your shit. I don't know who's all up in your business, all up in your life, all up in your finances, all up in your home, all up in just your personal experiences, how you live. You guys could be musicians, you could be live, you could be a performer of some kind. But somebody always wanted to pick apart and dissect where you were going, what you had going on, what you were doing, what your experience. I want to cry. And somebody always wanted to like dissect what your experience was like. Like you constantly were dealing with people who constantly wanted to pick your life apart or pick your brain and then leave or get something from you or figure out how they can get something from you so that it benefits their experience, but it don't benefit you in no kind of way, and that's not fair. So, you guys have called your power back, okay? I'm hearing like if, you got people who want to return from the past, show them that you've done the work, right? Your actions, realizing like that's not what I want, I don't have to deal with that. Like, show them. Show them. You feel me? So, yeah. This didn't go exactly how I thought it was going to go, but I just let Spirit lead. Spirit read. I let Spirit lead in this reading, so. Yeah, this was nice. It was a nice change of energy because the energy has always been about past people, so this is good. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let me know if you make it all the way to the end of the read. Give me a little purple heart or something. And make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you later. Love and light.